Welcome to Just Ask Freeman. My name is Cynthia DeFazio, and I'm joined today by Freeman Owen Jr. He is President and CEO of Financial Sources Incorporated. And to our viewers at home, today is a big show. We're talking about some big birthdays. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about aging because you think of you're aching, you're sore, hair is thinning, maybe a lot of things are going on, but age does correlate to your retirement planning. So we're going to talk about how some significant birthdays will play a role in your planning purposes. Freeman, how are you today?
I'm just fine. I'm excited about this segment, and we're covering birthdays, significant ages.
Yes.
I think what we'll do here today is we're going to start with the magic age of 50. What happens?
Ooh, age of 50. That's a milestone. I wish we had a cake or something here today with some confetti and party hats.
I tell you, that would be exciting. Just blow it up.
So, turning age 50, great point that you're bringing up, Freeman. What are we thinking about with age 50? Is that something that we should be aware of for a reason?
Yes, it's significant during retirement. And planning for retirement.
Okay.
Number one, at age 50, you could start increasing your contributions to your employer-sponsored retirement accounts as well as your IRAs.
Okay.
That's significant. You could start planning and reallocating your nest egg to accommodate or get prepared for the income that you're going to have for the rest of your life.
Okay.
This is a milestone at age 50. You can also, with the increased contributions to your tax-qualified plans, you can reduce your taxes in that magic age of starting at age 50.
Wow, okay.
All right. So next age, we're going to look at, let's look at age 60.
What about 59 and a half? Let's talk about that one, only because I bring it up because people are so excited, usually about half birthdays. Well, little kids are excited about half birthdays,
Yes.
Maybe not adults as you get older. But 59 and a half, that's a big one. There's a reason for that. I didn't want to go too far, too fast.
Oh, well, I'm glad you brought me back to age 59 and a half. I kind of skipped right on into the next age. 59 and a half again. This is a magical time, and let's say a magical time. For those who are preparing for retirement, 59 and a half, here's what you can do.
Okay.
You can do in-service transfers. That means that you can still retain be gainfully employed.
Okay.
And start reallocating your funds in your retirement accounts. And also you can do direct rollovers out of employer-sponsored retirement accounts.
Wow.
Non-taxable events and preparation for, and I had skipped to 60, but you're preparing for age 60 when you start moving into that age range.
Okay.
So I emphasize age 59 and a half because in my practice, a lot of folks say things like, when they come to see me, Freeman, I have a TSP. I'd like to move these funds to a safe haven. That is, I like to protect my principal. I like to take the gains that I've accrued, that my investment has accrued in the accumulation phase, that's what I call it. And so now I like to prepare myself for distribution. 59 and a half, that very, very important time of in-service transfers, retaining employment while doing a direct rollover. Now, at 59 and a half, let me elaborate on that too.
Okay.
When clients come to see me and I say, well, you can do a non-taxable event by rolling over your employer-sponsored retirement account, and they say things like, can I still contribute even though I've done a rollover? Yes, you can. Because what happens is that you have the opportunity to maybe switch the strategy that you have with your employer, maybe from a traditional IRA into a Roth, traditional 401k into a Roth 401k.
Wow, okay.
Now, when you separate from service, what happens? Well, you can have yourself another tax-qualified plans, and we discussed this earlier in one of our segments where we could start converting the traditional IRA, all right, and to a Roth IRA.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, many folks say, well, if you're a high net worth person, you might not be able to contribute to that Roth. I put a lot of emphasis on when you do the rollover at 59 and a half, we've got approximately 14 years to convert that traditional IRA from the rollover into a Roth. Now, the first age, as we know, is age 73. We're going to talk about that a little later on in the show.
We definitely are. Freeman, I want to ask you a question as well about assessing fees when you're 59 and a half, making sure that you're not paying too many fees on some of your investment vehicles.
You know, the book I have, The 10 IRA Mistakes and the Tax Traps, there's a chapter in there, and I discuss fees. Whether the market goes up in a fee-based type of instrument, there are fees that are applied.
Okay.
If the market goes down, still there are fees. If the market stays the same, your investment stays the same, there are fees that are assessed on that investment.
Okay.
Now, as I mentioned, and my clients know, I don't charge fees. When you get to 59 and a half, what I tell the client is, put your wallet and checkbook away, relax. Then they say, well, look, I like to do a rollover, but are the fees assessed on that rollover? No. Why? Because I make sure that you avoid a costly mistake of doing a rollover out at 59 and a half and having that asset in your hands.
Wow. Okay.
Now, if that occurs, of course, that's not going to occur with me providing the financial literacy and providing the steps and the guidance on that direct rollover at 59 and a half, because if you did it prior to seeing me, you have 60 days to get that money into a tax qualified plan, or not only fees, but taxes would be applied on that distribution from that employer-sponsored retirement account.
Okay.
So 59 and a half is a critical time and a crucial moment. And you have to make it very, very clear that, hey, we can do this direct rollover. It's a non-taxable event. And we could start, as one of our segments had indicated, let's do some tax planning. See, as we now, at 59 and a half, the client has control. Control of distributions from their tax qualified plan, their IRA.
Yes.
They can have penalty-free withdrawals if they wish. They can determine the type of, determine whether the amount of the federal and state taxes on the distribution from the IRA. Now compare that to a tax qualified plan and you're 59 and a half. An employer-sponsored retirement account, if you take a distribution, what happens? There is an automatic 20% withholding.
Wow. Okay.
See? So
Yes.
59 and a half is a great time to take control of your assets, take control of the distribution, and great for our income tax planning strategies as we move to what? Age 60.
Perfect. Well, Freeman, this is the perfect time for us to take a commercial break. And you have a few words of wisdom that you would like to share before we do that break.
Well, I tell you what. Claim your what?
Your complimentary consultation.
That's all you have to do. Just
your
go.
spot.
There's a QR code there. I want you to take a picture of it. The information that is entered goes to a landing page.
Love that.
All righty. And schedule your complimentary. Or let me put it this way. No more complimentary. Free consultation. You can do that today, or you can call us at 833-414-7233. Claim. And you always finish it for me.
I love it. Claim your spot today to our viewers at home.
All righty.
Thank you, Freeman. This is the perfect time for you to claim your spot today by calling in 833-414-7233. Or as Freeman mentioned, if you have your smartphone handy, go ahead, grab it. Click on that QR code at the bottom corner of your screen. That will take you right to Freeman's landing page, and you can claim your spot accordingly. We're going to take a very short commercial break here on Just Ask Freeman, but we're talking all about some big significant birthdays when it comes to retirement planning. So get a fresh cup of coffee. We'll meet you back here in just a few moments.
I was a student at Howard University. I was transferred over to Federal City College at that time. I got a couple of degrees in mathematics and statistics. I worked as a mathematician, mathematical statistician. Climbed the ranks there, reached a pinnacle in my late 20s. This opportunity in the financial services world spanned it now over 40 plus years. It all started with me having an interest in mathematics, science, technology, and engineering. Started in the business, got licensed. I didn't have any fear. Let me share a personal story. I've been married to the same lady for 51 years. When I quit working as a mathematical statistician, she says, well, you've been successful in everything else. I'm 27 years old at the time. You'll be successful in this. And there was no looking back. I'm not the type of person that could work a job per se. I had to have, and I quote, I got this from a great mentor, freedom with responsibility. Because I always say, if you do this, you get nothing back. But if you do this and give, blessings flow. And that's basically how I started in this business and how my career started. Well, I have two careers, the first one and, of course, this one, which I love the best.
Welcome back to Just Ask Freeman. My name is Cynthia DeFazio, joined today by Freeman Owen Jr. He is president and CEO of Financial Sources Incorporated, and we are talking all about significant birthdays today. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, that's significant. We're going to jump into the 60s, specifically, Freeman, age 62.
Age 62.
What happens?
This
62.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of our clients that love to reach the age of 62, or when they're there, Freeman, can I take my Social Security benefits? I've been working for many years. I'm ready to take it. Well, you can. That's why I do an assessment. And that's why there's a report that is generated so that you even know the month and the year. I've got technology around me that's just incredible so that I can show my clients, look, at age 62, do you know what happens if you take your Social Security benefits now and you are working? They say, I get my Social Security. Yeah, you can get it. But for every $2 that you earn while working, gainfully employed, your Social Security benefits will be reduced by as much as, for every $2, $1 is reduced or taken from your Social Security benefits. But what if you don't work? And you have friends that tell you, you better get your Social Security benefits now. You're closing in on 62. The Social Security trust fund, well, they won't say trust fund. They'll say the Social Security Administration will dry up. No, not necessarily.
Right.
You take those Social Security benefits at age 62. And there is no one to share with you, and you don't have an advisor that looks out for your best interest, or you get the, quote, financial planning from friends and relatives, your Social Security benefit would be reduced by 30%.
Wow.
See, that's significant. So, and also, when I talked about the amount of earnings that you can make, or monies that you can make, well, there's a cap of the amount of income that you can earn. And of course, there is a penalty for taking Social Security while working, and your income exceeds that cap. Again, that's almost like a 50% penalty. For every $2 earned, Cynthia, that Social Security benefit is reduced by $1.
Wow.
So that is significant. And the beautiful thing about what we do is that we provide that financial literacy.
Yes.
So that when I generate that report for you, you know, even like I said, the month, the year, you avoid a costly mistake, and you could also see what happens at full retirement age 66/67 and age 70, where we can maximize our Social Security benefits. So we'll go over that. What happens at age 65?
Yes, let's talk about that. 65, big birthday.
You know, these birthdays, is important for our clients to know that if you even miss certain opportunities to take advantage of what's available to you after you paid into Medicare and Social Security. That's Social Security tax, Medicare tax. Here comes the magic age of 65.
Yes.
Well, Medicare, Part A.
Okay.
All right. This is hospital stay. Now, not necessarily free, but yet you don't pay for it. And you could be gainfully employed, still maintain your own private insurance at work, but you must apply at age 65 for your Medicare Part A.
Okay.
What if you don't?
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you what happens. And we could take a whole segment on just Medicare itself.
Yes.
But if you don't apply for your Medicare Part A, you'll be penalized for life.
For life.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a big penalty that goes along with that. So I would advise those who are watching this show, just ask Freeman how to navigate through whatever age you are, age 50, age 59 and a half. If you're approaching 60, you're preparing for your Social Security benefits maybe at age 62.
Okay.
All right. What's our famous line did you say?
Claim your spot.
Claim your spot.
You have to claim
Just
it.
ask Freeman and call us at 833-414-7233. And there's the QR code there. Take your phone and scan it. I don't care whether it's Android, iPhone. Give us a call at 833-414-7233 so that you can get your Social Security report.
Yes.
And believe me, that Social Security report will prevent different types of obstacles there that you think might occur, but we can keep you from and avoid costly mistakes receiving your Social Security benefits.
That is a huge benefit, Freeman, because my goodness, people have so many questions about Social Security benefits. That report is amazing. To our viewers at home, you have the opportunity to call in right now and claim your spot with Freeman. That number to call is 833-414-7233. And we realize that you're in the viewing audience today and you're asking yourself, do I have a plan for my retirement? Am I marking these important birthdays on my calendar? Do I know what's going to happen? If the answer is no, Freeman is offering you that complimentary consultation, otherwise known as free. All you have to do is call in 833-414-7233 or grab your smartphone. Click on that QR code at the bottom corner of your screen. That will take you right to Freeman's landing page, and you can claim your spot accordingly. We're going to take a very short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We're talking all about significant birthdays. We're going to jump into the 70s when we return.
Wow. I focus in on making sure that folks have emergency funds, credit card debt taken care of, no big ticket items to purchase on this journey. I ask them about their health. What role will they play? Do you have siblings? Do you have dependent children? I've had breakout workshops, especially for the young people, so they have financial literacy as they approach even for college. I used to do dinner seminars. I'd invite existing clients to bring people, think about their birthdays and so on. Just people want to know that you are concerned about their best interest, and that works well. It's very, very enjoyable type of work that you can do. And these folks prosper with just a little bit of adjustment to their retirement planning.
Welcome back to Just Ask Freeman. My name is Cynthia DeFazio, joined today by Freeman Owen Jr. He is President and CEO of Financial Sources Incorporated, and we're talking all about really important birthdays. We're going to jump into the 70s, but I want to scoot back for just a moment into the 60s and talk about full retirement age 66 or 67, depending on when you were born. Freeman, why is that important to know full retirement age?
Let me tell you. At full retirement age, you can claim, or I should say, apply for your benefits. However, in the year you turn full retirement age, 66/67, you better know what you're doing. So claim your spot. Just ask Freeman. Call us at 833-414-7233, and we'll generate for you a Social Security report. Now, at age, let me tell you the consequences of applying and receiving Social Security benefits at 66/67 in the year you turn that you are eligible for Social Security
Okay.
at those ages. Let's say your birthday is in December.
Okay.
In the year you turn 67. Now, you've heard folks tell you, Cynthia, you better apply. This is January, all right, or February.
Okay.
Why don't you apply for your Social Security now? There's also, let me add, an addendum. There's an opportunity where your Social Security benefits can increase at 8% per year up to age 70, approximately 32% more than you would receive in the year you turn full retirement age.
Okay.
All right. I might not live that long. Well, we don't know our date of death.
That's true.
That's true. And that's why I discuss life expectancies of the clients that come in, mom, dad, siblings, and so on. We don't know our date of death. However, I can make sure that you receive your Social Security benefits at full retirement age 67 without any type of problems or without any obstacles or traps
Yes.
that could be there for you when you receive your benefit. All right, now let's go back to January. We get our money,
Okay.
get the benefit,
All right.
you get the check.
Okay.
You're still working.
Okay.
Don't know that there's a cap on how much you can earn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What you got to do, you better claim your spot.
Yes, I'm going to call Freeman.
And call Just Ask Freeman right now at 833-414-7233 or scan that QR code.
Yes.
If you file in January, February, or months prior to your full retirement age, 66 or 67, for every $3 that you earn in your position at work, your Social Security benefit could be reduced by $1. So that's like a 33% penalty for prematurely receiving your Social Security benefits. That's why it's so important to get your Social Security report. That will be part of your income, or I should say your tax planning, because what we want to do is work in a way such that our income producing assets will help us with tax deferral, reduce the taxes on our Social Security, because Social Security benefits are taxable. So you got to navigate around, and you need someone to look out for your best interest. Well, who's that? Just Ask Freeman.
It's Freeman.
We're going to look out for your best interest. We're not going to charge you fees, as you mentioned earlier in the show. We want to make sure that you receive your Social Security benefits because, Cynthia, you worked hard. Audience, you worked hard.
Yes.
Paying Medicare and Social Security taxes, and then you may have to pay taxes on your Social Security benefit at that time you start receiving it. So that's where our expertise comes in.
Absolutely.
To minimize the taxes, increase your income from your income producing assets. And let me share this with you too.
Okay.
Picture a pie.
Okay.
With the pie divided such that you have Social Security,
Okay.
your pension, okay, and other income producing assets. In 1980s, about the 80s, Social Security provided about 46% of your retirement.
Okay.
Now, over the years, we've seen pensions start to go away. That is,
Absolutely.
in the 80s, 79%
Yeah.
of all the industries offered a pension.
It's true.
So that pensions more or less supplemented your Social Security benefits. Then in the 80s, late 80s, Social Security was taxed for the first time. All right? So now we have to deal with that. And we see today that the Social Security benefit only provides 36% of our retirement.
Wow.
And now we have 7.5% of all the industries now provide a pension.
Wow.
So, folks, if you have $250,000, $500,000, $1 million plus, just ask Freeman. Call us at 833-414-7233 so that we can have your income-producing assets supplement your Social Security benefits, okay, at full retirement age, avoid costly mistakes on receiving that benefit. That's critical because you only have one shot. If you decide at full retirement age that you do not, you'll say, well, I'm not happy with this benefit I'm receiving at this age. You have to pay it back.
Okay.
All right? And you only have one time to do that.
One mistake.
One mistake and it's over. Or if you decide like, I think I'll wait to age 70. Well, there, as I mentioned earlier, that there's a 32% increase in your Social Security benefits.
By waiting.
By waiting.
Wow.
And I like to dispel the myth that, well, I might not be here. Well, we don't know our date of death, but however, claim your spot. Just to ask Freeman, call us at 833-414-7233 or scan the what's that, a QR code?
Yeah, the QR
right
code.
There, I could see it. And so I can see we're closing in. We got to take a break soon.
I know,
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And we've got a couple more ages that we have to elaborate on for your financial literacy.
Yes.
So that you have the peace of mind and adjust to the various ages that we've been discussing here in this particular segment.
Freeman, why is it so important for our viewers at home to be really cognizant of these different ages? I know we only have about a minute left of the show, but what can that do for their retirement? Peace of mind?
Peace of mind, and know how to coordinate or to supplement your Social Security, to avoid costly mistakes at age 50, 59 and a half, right on up to age 70, in which that is the last time to apply for Social Security benefits. So apply prior to that or at that time, age 70. But it's significant, there's traps, I call them tax traps, that can impede you in your financial, or I should say your retirement journey at all those ages, 50, 60, 62, 67. And so I see the clock on the wall is telling us something.
What we need to do is call in 833-414-7233. This is your opportunity to claim your spot with Freeman. Any questions you may have, he has the answers for you. Be safe, be happy, and be blessed. We'll see you back 1 week from today on Just Ask Freeman. Take care.